the wonderful Brian. Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing well, John. How about you?
Thank you so much for tapping in with us today. Would you share with the world your name, your age, and what you do?
My name's Brian Stewart. I'm 71 years old. I'm retired businessman. Even in my retirement, I'd like to stay busy. I've been a published author. I've written several books. International author.
Brian,
Working on
the connection's a little bad. You're chopping
yeah.
up. I want them to hear the gold that you're saying. Is there another place that you could go in your home or living space to get a better connection?
No. I mean this is as good as it is.
Okay, maybe it'll get
Is
better.
it the volume? Yeah, we'll see. All right, I'm working. Like I said, I'm an author, and I'm working on my 5th children's book right now, and I also working on a Christmas comedy that I'm almost done with. That'll be on the market within a month.
Awesome. Okay. I think it's important to know because we had a lovely lady on earlier who really popped balloons quickly over distance. Where are you located?
I'm in Western Kentucky.
Oh, in Kentucky. So we got people all over the country. Thank you for tapping in.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now share with us this. What makes you a real one, Brian?
Listen, I'm very comfortable with myself. And I enjoy being around other people that are comfortable as well. But I know who I am, and I'm not. I don't try to. I've been around a while, so I've been able to work the kinks out and get rid of some of the strongholds that I've had in my life and the problems that create, problems in relationships.
Yeah. How about this, Brian? The connection, it goes in and out. Can you place your phone down? Can you place your phone down somewhere and prop it up maybe? Because I think maybe the connection may just be tablet. Well, now you're okay. Can we hear you? Oh, now I can't hear you. Oh, I think you mute. Oh, let me see. Did you mute yourself? Unmute yourself. Then you'll be good. Now it's a lot clearer. Unmute. Let's see. I think you're getting close. Yeah, the connection's a lot better. Oh, it was. Okay. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Now,
right,
now you're looking better and sounding better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. As long as I look better, that's the main thing.
Yeah, because we want some real ones to connect with you, even if they don't do it here. I do want to make it clear it takes a lot of confidence to pop onto a live virtual show where you have people all over the world watching. So I understand if you are not willing to tap in. But Brian, we thank you for your confidence. Now share with us this. What are you looking for in a real one, in a lovely lady?
I want someone that a lot like me they're confident, they know who they are, and they're comfortable around others, and not trying to be or pretend to be someone that they're not, or someone that they want to be, but they just haven't got there yet. I like adventures. I love to hear other people's stories. I think I don't think everybody's interesting, but I do look for interesting people, and I try myself to be an interesting person and not necessarily share all that, but I'm more interested in learning from other people that I find, intelligent, sense of humor, those type things.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel it. Now, tell us this. In relationships, as you know, Brian, there are deal breakers or heartbreakers or red flags.
Yeah.
What are things that you would throw a red flag on?
One of the first things that would probably turn me off would be if she was wearing an ankle bracelet.
Why is that?
Like an ankle monitor. I don't mean jewelry. I'm talking about.
I thought you meant jewelry. I was like, what's wrong with an ankle bracelet? Nice little blingage on the ankle. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Something else. I'm not real. I don't like smokers, and I understand their situation, but it just I quit a long time ago, and I just don't like to be around it. But one thing that bothers me in a relationship, and you find this sometime in friends or especially in relationships, and I'm sure that anybody that's listening has been in a relationship understands this. A lot of times people do this, and this makes me it makes me ill, and
Mm.
they will do something, they'll say or do something that is hurtful to you or bothers you or upsets you. And then when you react to it, that you get mad or you let them know that, hey, I'm upset, they don't focus on what they did to disturb you. They
Mm.
just focus on your reaction that you
Mm.
got mad, you got upset, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
They in a way it's like, you know, they they redirect everything on you, and um, it just that really bothers me when I see people do that.
I feel that. Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
okay. And some people may call that gaslighting. They kind of manipulate. They
exactly.
start
It
something to
is.
flip
It
it and
is
throw it in your
our
face. And
our projecting.
it's not
But
okay. Now tell us this,
yeah,
Brian. That's very deep. That's very deep. Now, ladies, I do want to say the link is pinned at the top. So if you want to talk to Brian, he is looking for a real one. He's open for a real one. Brian, share with us this. What do you like to do for fun?
I enjoy dining. I enjoy music, concerts, opera, orchestra music. I, um, I for my first time in my life, I went and played bingo about I don't know 2 or 3 months ago, and I thought it was fun. But it's not something I want to do every day. I mean, I like adventures. I like
Mhm.
hiking. I like walking. I like going places where there are groups of people that I may see someone that I haven't seen in a long time. And I just I like to do something different, something that's adventurous, and I also I like to do I like spontaneity. If I or someone says, "Hey, you want to go to this?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Just have fun. Just have fun out of nowhere sometimes. Sometimes you just got to pop out and show people, as some
Yeah,
people understand that.
yeah.
Now, share
I
with us this.
also like I like cooking. I I don't like necessarily clean up my messes, but I have to. So but I do enjoy cooking. I
Well,
do.
maybe if you get a lovely lady that taps in at a later time or whatever, you do the cooking, she'll maybe clean up after.
Well, that's certainly a thing. But then I had somebody tell me one time that women think that men doing housework was sexy. So I was thinking about maybe doing some videos of me ironing, doing the laundry, vacuuming, cleaning the shower, all
I need
these
to do
things
that
with
too.
videos, and then seeing how many hits I got. I don't know. It's worth a try though, John.
It definitely is, Brian. I say do that. I say
Yeah.
do that. Whatever you can do to make real ones recognize that you're a real one, do that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Now, how about this, Brian? Some fans were asking it, perhaps. The age range that you're willing to date.
I like women about half my age. Um,
Mm.
if they got daddy issues, that's okay too. I mean, I listen, uh, listen. Love is love, but it's got to be a spark. It's got to be a spark for everybody. But
Absolutely.
I'm even though I'm 71, I'm very youthful. And
Okay.
if it wasn't for this, I would probably pass for 55. Um,
Mm.
not that I try to do that. I'm comfortable with who I am. I am what I am,
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. But I do enjoy. One of my friends says, "Why do you like younger women?" And I told him, I said, "Have you seen what women our age look like?" And I don't mean that to be hurtful to anyone,
You're keeping
but
it too real. You're a real one.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it has to do with taste. That's why Baskin Robbins has got 30 flavors. I mean,
This
not everybody
man,
like.
this man ain't playing. This man ain't
Yeah,
playing.
no, no, no.
They
I'm
got
reasonable.
31 flavors, and you want a 31-year-old. You ain't playing.
Well, 31's a little young now.
Okay, thank God. Okay, so you do have.
Yeah,
So you said So you said you're 71.
yeah,
So you're
yeah.
willing to
So,
go 35. That'd be about half. 35, 36.
yeah, or somewhere between 35 and 50. You know.
Okay. Now, just like you said you can pass for 55 if you did a little shaving or whatever. Say there was
Yeah,
a queen out there who was 65, maybe 70, but looked good like you.
Well, if she's an educated person, if she's fun to be around, and that's what I really look for. And I'll tell you something too. Um, I like for people that are not like deadpan funny, but they can talk about something themselves, something that's truthful, and then I can see the lighter side of it and laugh about it and say it in a way so that they'll laugh about it as well too. I
Mhm.
mean, I enjoy that. I enjoy having a good time. I enjoy others that give me material, you know.
Yeah, they
Uh,
make it
uh,
work.
but I like them that they've got a sense of humor. I don't want them to be hurt by it because I don't want to hurt people. That's not me. I'm not so interested. I know, like you asked earlier, well, what are deal killers? I'm not so interested in why I don't want to date someone as much as why I do. If somebody was talking to me, or I'm trying to find out about somebody that I'm interested in, there's a spark or something. I'm more interested in what it is about her that I'm going to enjoy
Mm.
being around her, what I'm going to learn from her, how how is she going to make me a better person? How can I help her? I mean, that's more important than trying to find out why you don't want to date somebody.
Very true. Very true. The reciprocity is important. And that's why we ask on the show, what are you looking for in a real one? What is going to
Yeah,
make you pop, pop, pop in the best of ways, not
yeah,
break your heart. We did have someone trying to call in. There seems to be some technical issue, but a lovely lady was trying to get tapped in, but sometimes people's devices and things like that don't work, even like your connection. But now we got it good, man. Brian, you're spitting, man. You're keeping it real. I'm
yeah.
not going to hold you much longer. Your username that you input is your Instagram. Is that correct?
That's correct, John.
Okay. Okay. Now share with a few more things. You're in Kentucky. Are you willing to date someone at a distance?
Yeah,
Oh,
unless it's something where that you have to call and find out what visitation hours are and all that. I'm not, but
okay. You're really big on visitation. I don't know if that's home
I'm,
hospital
I'm
or
talking about I
prison.
don't want to have to call a women's reformatory to
Yeah.
find out when visiting hours are and those type things. Uh,
Yeah.
that's I can't leave that alone.
Well, you
But
know what? We did have a lovely lady that's ready to log in. And I'm so
yeah,
happy because the fans have been waiting on it. That's like you hang around long enough with a real one, we're gonna help people get hooked up. So I think she's almost ready. Yeah, okay, I'll wait just a few more seconds for her then. Oh, okay. Oh, she's still there. Okay. We're gonna have some fun, hopefully, Brian.
yeah.
So you're willing to date anybody anywhere almost, or just in the continental US, somewhere you can drive to? You willing to fly?
Well, like I said, I like adventure.
Yeah.
I'm always like to go somewhere I haven't been before. Sometimes if I doing a book show, a book fair or something like that, I'll stay in that town maybe another day or two just to visit something that I find interesting there. Whether it's
Yeah.
Louisville,
That's beautiful.
Indianapolis, or Knoxville, Tennessee, those type things. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get this queen on. It looks like she's ready. I'm excited because she wants to connect with you. So she's
Okay.
confident. Let's do it. Let's get this queen on. Hello there, queen.
Hello.
How you
Hey.
doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, gentlemen?
Doing great. Thank you for tapping in, Patrice. Some fans better remember Patrice. We went to Houston and Patrice rocked the house in Houston. Okay. So Patrice,
Wow.
how's it going?
It's going well. It's going well. How's it going in Cali?
Everything's beautiful. Pretty much, always something pretty crazy, government and stuff. But anyway, Patrice, share your name, your age, and what you do to Brian in the world.
I'm Patrice, and I live in Texas. I'm 58, and what do I do? I create chaos. I don't really. I sell insurance. I have fun.
That's beautiful. No, you definitely do have fun. What makes you a real one, Patrice?
Well, I cook and I clean and never smell like onion rings.
And Brian may be happy about that. Oh, he
Yeah.
might be. Unless he likes
Yeah.
onion rings. What are you
You know
looking
what that
for?
do you know what that means, Kentucky? Do you know what that saying means?
Yeah.
Okay, what's it mean?
What? Say it again.
If I cook and clean, but I never smell like onion rings, what's that mean?
Um, Not really sure.
It
Not
means I
really
have
sure
a
about.
good job. I don't have to work fast food. It's
I
a
got you.
song.
I got.
It's
I
a
got you.
song, but it's saying she's an independent woman.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine was telling me that I'm really interested at this point in my life of trying to move on and find someone to for a relationship, spend time with. Not that I'm have a loneliness problem. I've learned how to take care of that, but I've got an urge to do that. He said, "Why don't you get a job at a fast food restaurant?" I said, "You mean like a drive-through?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Because then all your customers are going to be upset with you, and the boss is going to be upset with you, and the people in the kitchen are going to be upset with you because you can't get the orders right. You're never going to do anything right for any of the people you work with or work for."
Mm.
I said, "What do you think? I'll meet a girlfriend? Or you think I'll meet somebody at a fast food restaurant?" He said, "No, but you'll get over your urge."
I love it. Now, Patrice, now I do have to say, as some fans may remember how wonderful you were, you did get a real one in Houston really quickly, just 2-3 sentences. What happened?
Well, he called me like 3 days after we were on the show, but we didn't leave on bad terms or anything. We just didn't ever pursue it after that phone call.
Okay. Maybe some differences unspoken that just the connection wasn't there after the
Oh,
fact.
I think I told him it's you I really liked.
Hmm.
I was
It
kidding.
was Pointer. Oh, it was Pointer. Oh. Well, you never know.
I did tell him that's it's really Pointer I wanted, but I was
What?
kidding.
No, you wanted Robert. You wanted Robert, or you
And
want Brian?
you're just so cute, Pointer.
You're a real one, Patrice, and I appreciate you for showing out. Well, and that's why I'm glad you called in, because Brian is amazing. So I want to see if Patrice, share this. What are some of your deal breakers? Some of your red flags, things you're not going to tolerate?
Things I'm not going to tolerate. Right off. A house that smells like a dog. Number one. And a drunk. I want to be more real on here than when I was on the show, because my kids aren't watching this, so I can tell you. I don't want somebody with any kind of drinking, drugging problems. I want somebody who likes to go outside and play at night. I would never want to be with someone who doesn't cheat on their taxes, because I don't want a goody two shoe like that. And
that makes sense.
Let's see. Give me some more clues I need to talk about. And for my first date, no one ever asked me. I would want him to take me to ride roller coasters. That's what sounds fun to me.
Oh, you ready to get on roller
coasters? Yeah, I like
Brian,
roller coasters.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. Okay, now
I like to be scared.
Yeah, well, Brian, and then he'll comfort you. He'll give you a hug and make sure you're not too scared. Yeah. I want to connect. So let me just affirm to Brian, because Patrice popped in and I'm so happy. If you are feeling it, Brian, you're not going to say pop. But if at any point, as y'all are communicating, with not much longer, as you know, you'll start asking each other questions. But if you're like, you know what, even Patrice or Brian, you're like, you're not feeling it, you're going to say Pointer pop. And this is going to come up on the screen. Okay. And that just means that the connection it's not there. It's just not there. So I'm not going to delay anymore. Brian, do you have a question for Patrice?
Yeah. Patrice, I know he asked you like what you're looking for in a relationship, but tell me something about you that it could be an attribute, a characteristic, but something about you that you're proud of that you do not think that others give you enough praise for, attention, or that they take it from, it doesn't mean anything to them. Something about you that others just don't seem to get.
Most people don't seem to realize they don't have any clue to how actually a nice person that I am. That I guess that's something that they're surprised to find out, is that I'm a very nice person.
So you feel like people kind of overlook that in you, or take it for granted and just move on and not necessarily take advantage of it, but they just overlook it. They don't like, hey, Patrice, you were really a nice person. I mean, and those
like
are things that we like
in the town I'm from, everybody knows who Patrice is. And so I'm older now, but when I was younger, I was very beautiful. And a lot of people they didn't look past my looks to get to know me. And that's why I say, when they get to, they're like, she's a very nice lady. I'm a very nice person. I'm the first person that's going to help homeless people. and I have a big heart. Another thing people don't realize about me is how intelligent I am.
Yes.
So that's the things I would say.
Those are qualities that I'm interested in. Not necessarily someone who's like overly book smart, but someone. And listen, you're a caring, sharing person. I can tell you're talking about that you've worked with homeless or poor people or whatever. And for the last couple of years, one day a week, I've been working at a food line where they give out things that come back from a grocery store. But I mean, that's who I am. I want. And I don't do it for any reason other than it gives me an opportunity to meet some interesting people. You know, everybody has a story. Everyone has a story. And I'm a writer. So I'm always looking for a character. So when I'm writing a story about a person and I see that character in it, I can see him saying the dialogue that I'm giving him, you know, as a character. So those are things that I pick up on and I enjoy it. But you're a caring, sharing person. And you said when you were younger, you were beautiful. You look beautiful and young.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's happy about that. Brian's extra happy. He wants half his age.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
happy.
Well,
You have a question for him because we don't have all night. Y'all can maybe keep talking on a little virtual date. But Patrice, you have a question for him.
Oh, what did you do for a living? You're a writer, but you look like a professor to me. Just wondering what your occupation was.
I was a professional auctioneer. I'm involved in liquidation and salvage and surplus. And I also, not just in auctioning, but I wholesaled and retailed those items and did very well with it. I sold my businesses and decided to retire.
Does that work for you, Patrice?
I'm good.
Patrice, what's your love language?
Oh, good question, Brian.
My love language is touch.
Yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic myself, and if you were to read some of my stuff, you'd understand. But I did identify with all the love languages and understand. The reason I asked that was most of the time, and people don't realize this, but when someone uses a love language to show someone else that they love them, that's the way they actually feel loved themselves. So, I mean, that's what they identify with. So they think, well, if words of affirmation, that's what I want to hear. So that to them, that is the only love language there is. And that's the way they use it to other people. But not everyone cares more about that than they do gifts or quality of time and those type of things, you know.
I love it.
Well, I really enjoyed, John. This is fantastic, man. I really done it. And, you know, I've met maybe possibly the one. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm always open to helping real ones find real ones. So that's my duty on this earth.
Wow.
So I want to see. So I'm not going to hold y'all much longer. I'm going to see if there are final questions. Let me ask this. Obviously, Brian, she is your type.
Yes.
Okay. Patrice, is Brian your type?
I think the distance is not going to work for me. I've been to Kentucky once. I did not like it. It seemed like it rains a lot there.
So are you going to pop, Patrice?
I'm going to have to pop.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What? Patrice, don't apologize. This is
good luck.
Don't pop the balloon.
Good
I'm
luck.
Sorry. It was nice seeing
good.
you guys, though.
You're awesome. No,
Journey,
Patrice, thank you for calling in. Patrice, before you go, I want you to share your IG. So somebody might slide in your DMs that's maybe in Houston or something like that.
It's PBaby66.
PBaby66. Make sure y'all connect with Patrice. Yeah.
I'm about to cash up you some money, baby boy.
Uh-oh, you're a real one.
See y'all later.
Awesome. You're awesome. And other fans need to do that. Patrice, you're amazing. Thank you, though, for calling in. You're awesome. And just, hey, could have been. Thank you, Patrice.
Bye.
Have a good one. You're awesome. You're awesome. Wow.